Hello, Rattler fans. This is Selvin Cobb. I am the president of the Rattler Boosters Board of Directors, and I would like to welcome you to our 2022 virtual kickoff for our volleyball and our football teams. We have an exciting program lined up for you, about an hour and a half of programming. We will have our football coaches, our football head coach, Coach Simmons, our volleyball coach, Coach Yokon, and we would just like for you to sit back and watch our program. We will have player interviews, player introductions, and we'd just like to tell you a little bit about the Rattler Boosters. The Rattler Boosters is a 50c3 organization that is set up by the Florida A&M University Board of Trustees, and that we are the only direct support organization that support athletics. In our supporting of athletics, we support athletics by fundraising, our membership dues. Of course, this is our 2022 virtual fundraiser. We have three levels of membership. We have our regular membership, which is $100. We have our Venom Club membership, which is $300. We have a $750 level, which is our life membership level. And also, I said three, but there's really a fourth, and that is students. For $50, you can become a student member of the Rattler Boosters. Now, you asked the question, what does the Rattler Boosters do? Well, first of all, our number one priority, of course, is supporting athletics. In supporting athletics, I want to just mention three projects that we do. First of all, we support our football coach's salary. We supplement the salary for the football coach. Two is this year, we've had instances where previously there have been problems with our players being overheated. So this year, in collaboration with the 220 Quarterback Club, we are established our cooling system. We are the only HBCU that has this type of system. I've spoken to several players since the system has been installed, and they all are elated. What it does, it keeps them from becoming overheated. It reduces their recovery time after practices. So we were excited about that project. The second project that we've done this year is we've gone through and we've completely upgraded the football video equipment. One of the important things about video equipment is all of our practices are taped, all of our game films are taped. So what we've done is we've bought laptop computers, desktop computers, new camera stands, uniforms for the equipment crew. So that's a project that will cost us right around $22,000. So when you become a member of the Rattler Boosters, you support these projects. And I'd just like to thank you in advance for what you've done for those that's already a member. And I want to ask those who want to become involved is to please do come join us and help support the team behind the team.
Hello, Rattlers. It's that time of year again, and we are all ready to win on the court and on the football field. We start things off with the defending SWAC champion, Lady Rattler Volleyball team. As we celebrate the 50th anniversary of Title IX, our annual kickoff this year features the Lady Rattlers as they make another push for excellence. Florida A&M University has been blessed with record-setting women in athletics, including the likes of Althea Gibson, Pam Oliver, Natalie White, Congressman Carrie Meek, and a host of others who have excelled both in competition and made impacts in our nation. Of course, we are also ready for some Rattler football, and that means the Marching 100, the cheerleaders, the fans, and the beautifully renovated Bragg Memorial Stadium, the North End Zone Club, the tailgating, the pregame and postgame activities, all that make the Rattler football experience exceptional. Let me personally thank the Rattler Boosters for all of their support of our athletic programs. You are the team behind the team who want nothing more than to produce winners and champions on the field, in the classroom, and ultimately in life. Head coach Willie Simmons, his coaches, and the team are proclaiming that we have some unfinished business to take care of this season, so the SWAC better get ready because here comes the Rattlers. I want Coach Simmons to know that all across the nation we support him and the team for what we know will be another exciting season, with the Rattler Boosters supporting and leading the way. We all have high expectations for the 2022 season and will fight and win whatever the battle be. So Rattler Boosters, as we kick off the season, and Rattlers everywhere, always remember and never forget that when the dark clouds gather on the horizon, when thunder and lightning fill the skies, when fate is but a glint in the eye of a fallen rattler and hope's a lost friend, when the sinew of the chest grows weary from those hard-charging linebackers and the muscles in the legs grow tired from those hard-charging running backs, you must always remember that the Rattlers will strike and strike and strike again. Let's go, FAMU.
One of the presidents wrote the words, "When the dark clouds gather on the horizon."
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is John Daly. I am the proud mayor of the great city of Tallahassee, and on behalf of the FAMU Boosters, let me welcome you to another great fall of FAMU football. Now, I have complete confidence in Coach Simmons and the football team. They're going to bring home another great season. And let's also not forget the Lady Rattler volleyball team that won the first SWAC championship. So, ladies and gentlemen, kick back, relax, and let's enjoy some great FAMU Rattler sports.
It was named the Epic Return. Homecoming 2021 at FAMU. A whole week of activities included the ribbon cutting on a new student performance amphitheater due to a hefty donation from alum Will Packer, to which the amphitheater was named. Following that, Stephen A. Smith and First Take broadcasted their show right from the amphitheater. Special guest for that event was comedian actor Kevin Hart. Saturday morning began with the annual parade around the campus, but at 4 p.m. it was time to strap it up on the highest of 7 hills in Tallahassee. And the Florida A&M Rattlers had all intentions of being bad hosts for Broderick Fobbs and the visiting Grambling State Tigers.
It's your boy Trick Daddy Dollar, supporting HBCU, FAMU only, damn it.
With an announced attendance of 31,1887, the orange and green was flowing as the Rattlers showed up decked out in all orange. While the Tigers were all white, ready to spoil homecoming. The Rattlers, with a renewed focus on winning each game for consideration in the NCAA FCS playoffs, wasted no time. Rashawn McKay hits Bishop Bonnet on this flat pass for a first down. Terrell Jennings, one half of the big boy backfield, made a pancake out of a Tiger defensive back. Mama, there goes that man. McKay would complete this short pass to Chad Hunter to keep the drive alive, driving right down the field on the first drive of the day, ending with this score to K-Dot. That's Jamari Shareed on the roster. That footwork at the end is the difference between a touchdown and a first down. Grambling couldn't find any rhythm all day as quarterback Elijah Walker was the most powerful running back at the beginning. Wesley Calloway tries this jet sweep, but Courtney Cox was like, not on this side, homie. GSU tried to see if there was an opening inside, but nah, the Rattler defensive front wasn't having that either, holding the G-Man to less than 200 yards of total offense. McKay comes back with another pass to K-Dot, and he gets a big gain for the Rattlers. Starting off the second quarter, McKay hits Jermaine Hawkins in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown, putting the Rattlers up 14-0. C.J. Russell tries to run outside, but Courtney Cox wasn't having that either. Savion Williams, the Tennessee transfer, was dominating the inside. He gets the sack on this play. He'll be back later in the show. The alumni side was on swole as the largest crowd in decades donned Bragg Memorial Stadium. Gentle Hunt wanted to get in on some of this Tiger action, stuffing the run up the middle. Daquez Brunton was like, let me have a shot, and broke for a long gain off the right side. Then the other half of the big boy backfield, Jalen McLeod, bowls in the end zone to put the Rattlers up 21-0 before the half.
Quick handoff to McLeod. Second effort. McLeod goes in. That's a touchdown, FAMU.
Halftime means the Marching 100. The Grambling Marching Band was supposed to attend, but due to an untimely incident, they did not come. FAMU's band played a tribute to the fallen band member. Now back to second half action. Bruton was off the right side again, but Nadarius Fagan snuffs it out at the line. The Tigers scored their only points of the game on this Garrett Urban 30-yard field goal. The student section and the band were feeling the vibes from homecoming. From there, the big boys would bring it home for the Rattlers. McLeod brings that load off the right side. Chad Hunter hauls in another pass to get it close. Grambling is trying to find a spark as they get the ball on downs with their backs to the end zone. It didn't work out because here comes that dude again. Savion Williams collects 2 points for a FAMU safety. On the kickoff, Xavier Lodge puts a big hit on Xavier Smith. Coach Fobbs is like, I got nothing at this point. It just wasn't in the cards for GSU. With the big boys churning the clock away, it was inevitable at this point. This game keeps the Rattlers on pace if there is any hope of an NCAA playoff bid. The Rattlers are now 6-2 and 4-1 in the SWAC, holding second place right behind the JSU Tigers. Grambling falls to 3-5, 2-3 in SWAC play. This week, the G-men will travel to Arkansas Pine Bluff, while the Rattlers will travel to the Bayou to face the Southern University Jaguars. The University of Pennsylvania Relay and Carnival, otherwise known as the Penn Relays, had their 126th event at Franklin Field on April 28th through 30th, 2022. The meet honored 100 years of HBCU participation in the meet. This year's honorees were 4 Rattler greats who from 1966 to 1968 blazed the track and won the 440 relay 3 consecutive years. It was the first time that feat had been accomplished, and it's the only time in the history of the Penn Relays that it's been accomplished with the same 4 runners. Coached by Bobby Lane, James Ashcroft, Major Hazelton, Nathaniel James, and Eugene Milton did what no one thought could be done. They retired the J.C. Patterson Cup.
We went rival high schools. Yes.
And then you followed him here?
And wrote the letter to get the 4 relay team. I was on a track team at Suffern, and he was on a track team at Spring Valley, New York, and he was the fastest in the whole state. Nobody knew who he was, and we went down to Englewood Relays.
Tell that story.
Who the hell was the guy? White.
We never heard of him.
This guy down at the White Morrow School at Englewood.
Englewood Relays.
And they were writing him up in a Bergen record, and he went down there and kicked his ass.
State champ.
My name is Major Sticks Hazelton. I'm from a little place called Bato, Florida. I got there on a track scholarship, but when I got there, I loved football, so I started playing football. But Jake didn't want us to play football, to run track, because he got jealous. He just wanted us to run to play football. So he kept us away from lots of track meets because he just wanted us to play football.
I am Nathaniel James. I am Nature Boy. And I ran the first leg, which they call the stretch leg. I started off.
My name is Jim Ashcroft. Didn't really have a nickname, they just called me Jim. And I'm from Spring Valley, New York. And one of the reasons why I came down to FAMU is that I love football and running track. And I said, I want to go where the best is. And at that time, in 1963, 64, Bob Hayes was there. And the rest is history.
Eugene Milton. One of my nicknames is Splash, Pimp, and Muley. At FAMU, I was known as Muley. Coach Bobby Lane called me the Mule. I went to Howard High School in Ocala, Florida. I set records in the 100-yard dash, 200 dash, and long jump in high school. I got a scholarship to FAMU to play football and track and field.
During that time, we participated because Bob Hayes was doing that time. We was practicing with him to go to the Olympics. And when Bob Hayes left and went to the Olympics, then that just left the four of us. And we just started running, and every track meet we went to, we got better and better. We never lost a track meet to this day.
Three straight years that we won we said 440 relay, but it's, in there it's not 440 relay, but we won it 3 straight years. We retired the William Perpetual Cup. We retired that, and it's nowhere to be found.
Coach Bobby Lang, great mentor. We had him our second year there, and he brought us up to the Penn relays, and kept the same order, same 4 guys. We worked in football practice. We ran every day in football practice. So from August to April, when it was the Penn relays, we ran. And Bobby, who was our coach, we had us in into the football season until end of April, until graduation. Good man. He just passed away this last year. Just a great leader and a great person. He was just like a father. Jake was he called us his boys, but Bobby was our father, you know.
I was ankle. Nature Boy ran first. Hazelton ran second, and Ashcroft was third. Our freshman year we ran, and we won a few races, but it wasn't working. We switched that up to I started first. Nature ran second. Sticks ran third, and Jim ran ankle. That didn't work too good because we got beat by Southern in Tuskegee. And I think that's what really changed it. We decided we were going to switch it again ourselves. So we had nature. We wonder why we changed James from running first because James scratches a lot. He come out the blocks and scratch. And so during that time, you had 2 scratches. And then the second scratch, the team gone. So we had to get that straight from it. So after we got the rotations with him starting and Hazelton running second, and now they switched me because I was the fastest one on the team. They switched me to third, and we put Jim on ankle.
Every time we ran, we got better. The next time we got better. So the 4 of us, along with about 3 or 4 more teammates, we used to win a whole track meet for Florida A&M, just about 8 of us. I would run the 100, the 220, the 40, 440, the open quarter. I would run the 880 relay, the 220, and the 440 relay. Pimp would run the same thing. Nature Boy would run the same thing. So most of it we got first, second, third, and fourth. We always did that. We would pick the person, because our competition came between the 4 of us, not the other people in the track meet.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. And the thing about it, yeah, that's right. And the thing about it, both Penn relay champions, now both of us Wall of Famers. You ready against Hayes, huh? You remember when Bob? We ready against Bob in there. You remember when Bob passed him on the curve? And
And that was Sophie Reed of Martin Luther King leading off at 48-72.
One of the presidents wrote the words, "When the dark clouds gather on the horizon." That is right.
Good afternoon, Rattlers. Ronald Joe, graduate class of '66, Vice President of the FAMU Rattler Boosters. We need you to support all of our sports. We need you to support our volleyball team, the SWAC champions, and of course the outstanding football team, baseball, softball, golf, Title IX. We have tremendous young ladies here who are participating in our sports. It is important for us to remember that we have student athletes. We are extremely proud of how our athletes have supported themselves and comported themselves across the country and throughout our nation. Now, we need to support them. We buy tickets and we say, we bought tickets, so we've done what we need to do. That doesn't get it done. We need to, as in church on Sundays in our churches, give more. We need to give money beyond our tickets. Why do we give money and need to give money beyond our tickets? Because our athletes, they need tutoring. They need dietary supplement. They need trainers to get them wrapped and ready for the game and take care of the injuries that we have as we go through. You've already heard from our president that we need to have you do membership. If you do membership, that supplements the boosters' operational requirements so that we can get the things done that we need to do to give you information, keep you abreast. But then those dollars, after that's finished, go to our athletic department. What we're going to do is provide you during this virtual campaign that we're going to show here, because once again the COVID has prevented us from having the opportunity to have a luncheon, is we're going to give you some code numbers. We're going to give you a code 2000 so that you can make contributions that will go into our operations. A code number for 2010, which will take it directly from us to a life membership. We will have 2001, and it will take it directly from us through to the athletic department. What kinds of things do? We have to supplement our coach's salary. You've heard about the cooling outfit that we have that makes us the first as an HBCU in our nation. Well, we got to do that again next year. And so what we can do if you give and care is supplement that and have ourselves ready to supplement our dietary needs so our athletes can stay ready to fight and to win. And we just need you to open up, give 100, give 1,000, give 500, give what you can. It's to a good cause. It will help us to have a better athletic department that will help us to continue to be as proud as we are in Rattler athletics and being a Rattler.
Well, obviously we want to get everyone on film and be able to see how they perform on the big stage, so to speak. So again, I haven't watched it yet, so I'm always hesitant to evaluate the guys live. So I turn the film on to see, but did some good things. Obviously did some things that we got to work on, but the biggest thing is just our tempo. We got to push our tempo better. Too many delay-up games, and that's on the quarterback, right? So again, it's the first time that we performed under a clock. Again, something to learn from, but we got to push our tempo if we want to be the dynamic, explosive offense we're capable of being. Of course, Marquise was our headliner. He and Savion really set the tone last year, but we got a lot of guys that returned off the 10th ranked defense in the country. Led by Isaiah Land, B.J. Bowler, General Hunt, and Darius Fagan, Courtney Cox. And we got a ton of guys that have a lot of great game experience, and they brought the intensity today. Again, gave up a couple of plays, not tackling, but other than that, a lot of tackles for loss, a lot of negative plays, had a pick six. And so again, they showed the big playability that they have, and that's why the Dark Cloud defense will, in our opinion, be one of the best in the country. The positives, I thought the guys competed. I thought we flew around, made some plays on both sides of the ball. Special teams wise, made a couple of field goals, and so it was good to be able to get that on film. Things we got to work on, obviously, same reoccurring theme, just too many pre-snap penalties on offense. Had a couple probably unsportsmanlikes throughout the scrimmage, excessive celebration, playing without a helmet, just little things that we have to clean up to be a disciplined football team. But a lot to learn off of, a lot of good film to watch, and overall really pleased with just how we flew around, and I think we had a good foundation today to build off of.
It went good. Defense executed a lot. It's just that we got to focus on all the pre-snap penalties and stuff like that. But between the whistle, we played with good effort and we executed on defense. We definitely worked out a lot of our kinks, and this first scrimmage was just to get out a lot of the rust knocked off. But we got a lot of dudes who came off of surgeries who didn't play this spring and stuff like that, or didn't play the last half of the season. So it was really just a good time to knock off the rust and get back in that playing mode.
A lot of new things that was put in coming into the scrimmage. I say the goal is for the day was to grow as a team, to grow as an offense. But today we didn't reach our potential where we wanted to reach. But the best thing about it is we got time to get everything together. All the quarterbacks played good. Everyone making the good reads, right reads. I didn't play to my standard today, but I'll make sure I get that fixed. But everyone's having fun. All the quarterbacks making reads. We all making the right throws. And we all out here we glad to be out here. So that was the biggest thing. I don't have no space to mess up. Only I could lose my spot. And our quarterback room, man, we stacked. We got players. Anybody could play on the field. So it motivates me. It makes me go harder. It makes me do the little things what other people not doing. So if it's watching film, coming out here just tossing the ball, or even going to get stretched out, something just little as that. But the quarterback group, we real tight, and all us could play. And all us is going to play. So I'm real happy to see all us play and execute.
Well, the thing about it, whenever you lose a coach like Brandon Sharp, who had been in this program for 4 years, and those guys knew him, he knew the players front and back, and then you bring a guy in right before training camp, that's always a challenge. But again, Coach Coley came right in day one and jumped right in and immediately bonded with the guys. He's no stranger to this area. Played his football across the street at Florida State. Was a big-time performer there. Has been a head coach. Has been a coordinator. And so, again, the knowledge that he brings, the expertise he brings, the energy that he brings to the position, I think is something that our guys gravitated to. So we're excited about him and Coach Borgen as well, coming in from Elizabeth City. He's been a coordinator as well. And so having two guys that have Power 5 playing experience, NFL playing experience, and coordinator and head coach coaching experience, I think really gives our defensive secondary a chance to continue to develop and grow. And I think we have a chance to have one of the top units in the country.
Greetings, I am Kalia Todd, a second-year pre-nursing scholar from Birmingham, Alabama, and I am a middle hitter.
Greetings, I am Jasmine Robinson, a second-year health science scholar from Jacksonville, Florida, and I am an outside hitter.
Greetings, I am Jada Taylor, a third-year pre-med bio scholar from Chicago, Illinois, and I am a libero.
Greetings, I am Dominique Washington, a graduate MBA student from Chicago, Illinois, and I am an outside hitter.
Greetings, I am Brooke Hudson, a fourth-year political science scholar from Houston, Texas, and I am a libero.
Greetings, I am Nina Sharpton, a first-year grad student in community psychology from Palm Beach County, Florida, and I'm a setter.
Greetings, I'm Brooklyn Watts, a second-year criminal justice scholar from Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm an outside hitter.
Greetings, I'm Emerald Jacobs, a second-year physical therapy major from Houston, Texas, and I'm an outside hitter.
Greetings, I am Karina Persois, a graduate social work scholar from Orlando, Florida, and I play right side.
Greetings, I am Isis Williams, a occupational therapy graduate student from Dallas, Texas, and I am a middle blocker.
Greetings, I am Aja Jones, fourth year IDS scholar, middle blocker from Venice, Florida.
Greetings, I'm Aybüke Kocabek. I'm a graduate architecture student from Istanbul, Turkey, and I'm a middle blocker.
Greetings, I am Dominique Turner, a third-year health science scholar from Atlanta, Georgia, and I am a libero.
Greetings, I am Mariana Donado, a fourth-year health science scholar from Bogota, Colombia, and I am a setter.
Greetings, I'm Coach Canfield from Tallahassee, Florida, and this is my 6th year coaching at FAMU.
Gökhan Yılmaz, head volleyball coach, 6th year. It's very promising. I was proud that we were able to win last year, our first year of competition and the first championship for our institution. We added a very good group to already talented 10 players coming back, so we're expecting to be very competitive again. It is a little bit more difficult than we anticipated initially, but if our goal is to be in the NCAA tournament every year, and if we want to win an NCAA tournament match, we have to challenge ourselves in preseason, and that's why we're going across and playing some quality teams, and I'm expecting our team to rise up to the occasion and then compete. It is one of the laws that helped equity in between men's and women's sports, and we're very fortunate that it was passed at the time. Obviously, there is still some improvements that need to be made, but that's giving us an excellent platform to be able to help young individuals to get education and improve their lives.
Hey Vaughn.
Hey,
what's up, man?
Hey,
great to see you. You got great timing.
Hey, oh yeah, really?
Yeah, you got great timing. I heard you a big fan of the shoes.
Yeah, man. Watching these last few games, team winning, I think it's the shoes that's helping them play good, like Spike Lee said.
Well, I tell you what, you can't argue that point. And we're so special to be just one of a kind. No place else has them but FAMU.
Wow.
So
LeBron James got the crown. Coach, open them up for me.
You think you're ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get scratching.
So MJ, how have you enjoyed wearing these brand new LeBrons this year?
I really like them. They have a good touch and a good grip to them, so really helping my game.
MJ, I hear what you're saying, but I got to get my hands on these shoes.
So Cam, fam, you busted out with the brand new LeBrons this year, the debut of his line. How does it feel to be on the team that debuted the Kings late?
It feels great. He's an icon in this world, and he's one of the greatest players in the world, so I feel very special and honored to wear his shoes.
Cam, Cam, I hear. But I got to get me some of these shoes.
And you've been stopping and popping from mid-range here lately. Are the shoes holding up with you, helping you to stop?
Yeah, man, when you put these shoes on, you almost feel like LeBron himself. It just gives you the ability to explode off the ground and shoot the ball.
Yeah, that's all good, Bryce. But I got to get my hands on these shoes.
Hey, man, thanks, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all keep rolling. Y'all got to win this swag. Y'all keep rolling. Yeah, I got to get me a pair of them LeBrons, man, so I can play better at basketball. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all. Y'all keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, so you can't have here's a sweatshirt.
Hey, Coach. Thanks for taking time out, letting us unbox a pair of these LeBrons. Real good looking shoes, man.
They really are, man. It sounds like you're a witness.
I am a witness.
Hey, appreciate your support.
Okay.
And just when you're taking care of your equipment, just make sure you leave the shoes.
Okay. All right. Good to see you, Coach.
All right, man.
Okay.
Make sure you left the shoes in, right?
Yeah, they in there.
Okay.
Greetings, I'm Asia Usri, a third-year cardiopulmonary science scholar from Livonia, Michigan. Go Rattlers!
Greetings, I am Hope Matthews, a senior biology major from Lakeview, New York. Go Rattlers!
Greetings, I am Mai Graves, a third-year architecture scholar from Washington, D.C.
Greetings, I am Cherish Glenn, a second-year biology scholar from Plant City, Florida.
Greetings, I am Chloe Bowler, a second-year healthcare management scholar from Orlando, Florida.
Greetings, I am Nyla Jones, a second-year pre-physical therapy major from Richmond, Virginia.
Greetings, I am Janiyah Washington, a first-year psychology major from Dallas, Texas.
Greetings, I am Samira Moore, a second-year computer engineering scholar hailing from Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Greetings, I am Sierra Ross, a third-year accounting student from Jacksonville, Florida.
Greetings, I am Ashton Bowles, a third-year business administration student from Atlanta, Georgia.
Greetings, my name is Anaya Nelson. I'm a fourth-year criminal justice major from Tampa, Florida. Let's go Rattlers!
Greetings, I'm Rebecca Dawson. I'm a third-year biology pre-med major, and I'm from Orlando, Florida.
Greetings, I am Markaya Macklin, a third-year pre-business major from Palm Beach County.
Greetings, my name is Tiffany Glupp, a fourth-year biology pre-dental scholar from Port St. Lucie, Florida. Greetings, I am Stacia Gardner, a third-year biology pre-med student from Chicago, Illinois.
Greetings, I'm Sydney Taylor, a first-year physical therapy major from Chicago, Illinois.
Greetings, I am Alicia Good, a fourth-year criminal justice major from PG County, Maryland. Go Rattlers!
Greetings, I am Naila Clarington, a fourth-year pre-physical therapy major from Conyers, Georgia. Let's go Rattlers!
The 2021 Florida Blue Florida Classic had several different storylines, but you can't talk about the Classic without first getting started with the kickoff luncheon. Dignitaries from the city, including Mayor Buddy Dyer and Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings, came out and rendered their support for both teams. And then the presidents, athletic directors, and head coaches got into the annual banter. It's a fitting kickoff for a storied rivalry between Bethune-Cookman University Wildcats and the Florida A&M University Rattlers. Their first meeting as new members of the SWAC. It's as much a part of the Florida Blue Florida Classic tradition as halftime. The event is also a fundraiser for scholarships for both institutions. In all, both schools earn over $1 million annually from the Florida Blue Florida Classic.
But I'm guessing that's not the winning streak you want to talk about in this rivalry. We need to talk about any winning streak. We all know it's there. No reason to talk about it. Is there any extra added pressure going into a game like this, knowing that 9 in a row is the mark right now? The pressure is not on me. My pressure comes during the week. I'm not playing tomorrow. So I don't have any pressure. After a tough loss at the University of South Florida, this senior class, this group of leaders made a decision that the standard of excellence that we set for ourselves would not be wavered. And they haven't wavered from that, and they've won every national this year. And right now we know we're worthy of being one of the top 4 teams in America to represent the FCS in the playoffs.
This year, new athletic director and head basketball coach Reggie Theus of Bethune-Cookman felt right at home in the chatter.
Well, you know, this is exciting. I think there's funny colors on the other side. Maroon and gold is a lot better color combination. I don't know who actually wears orange and green. So, but I like this side of the room better.
Saturday, everyone has their game faces on. After a year off, even Shea Simmons, wife of Willie Simmons, and her family are ready for some football. With NFL scouts scattered throughout Camping World Stadium, pro prospect Marquise Bell was focused on redemption from his first Florida Classic in 2019. Simmons also entertained several big-time recruits and spoke to them and their parents before the game. With all the hoopla in the rear view, it was time for the Wildcats and Rattlers to take it to the stage. SWAC Commissioner Dr. Charles McClellan was in the house to witness his conference's newest members face off head-to-head. After the pregame with the Marching 100, it was time to tee it up. BCU scored on the first play from scrimmage, and it was a bomb. Unfortunately, with all the TV cameras and everyone shuffling, we didn't catch that shot. But trust me, at the end of this pass was Darryl Powell, who burned the corner and scampered the rest of the way. Terry Simmons and the Wildcats already had FAMU in a 7-0 hole. But the Rattler defense was like, fool me once, shame on you. And Isaiah Land, the nation's FCS sack leader, sacked quarterback Devin Black. Then B.J. Bowler, who would end up being the game's MVP, got into the act, picking off Black and returning it deep into BCU territory. FAMU quarterback Rashawn McKay hit All-American Xavier Smith on a hitch route, and the X-Man did the rest, shaking a DB and outracing the BCU secondary before leaping for the pylon to get the first touchdown for the Rattlers. The extra point was blocked, so BCU maintained a 7-6 lead. Smelling blood in the water, Savion Williams clogged up the middle for this tackle. And on this one, the whole dark cloud defense, as their president named them, gets into the act. And it was pretty much the story of the day. Back on offense, McKay hits Jamari Shareed for a nice gain. McKay comes back on the other side and hits Chad Hunter, who drags that left foot to stay in bounds. Then it's big boy time. Jalen McLeod bowls his way into the end zone. The Rattlers will take a 13-7 lead and not look back. BCU quarterback Devin Black was like, "Let me get a few of these yards," and he rolled left and scampered for good yardage. Unfortunately, on the very next play, the FAMU defense swarmed Keyshawn Bird, forcing 3rd and long. That's when Stanley Minter made what may be the defensive play of the day. He pushed his way in the backfield, tackling both the left guard and the quarterback. In the second quarter, BCU D lineman Mason Hill penetrated the backfield and bring down FAMU Shareed for a loss. Terrell Jennings ran into a brick wall into Kevin Thomas and stopped short for a loss. Bethune would then switch and bring in former UAPB quarterback Shannon Patrick to try to jumpstart the offense. On this play, Jennings would dive his way into the end zone for another FAMU score. The defense then picked it up tremendously in the third period. Bird has nowhere to go before Derek Mayweather wraps him up. Marquise Bell stops this short pass right in its tracks. Savion Williams dives to make this stop for the Rattlers. With FAMU back on offense, Bishop Bonnet makes this run on the left side. The Rattlers stalled on offense and had to settle for a field goal, but this is where the wheels came off for BCU. Patrick completes a pass to Josh Reichs, but FAMU's BJ Bowler strips it and scores. This play shifted the whole game's momentum as the Rattlers would score 30 unanswered points in the third quarter. The Orlando native was playing his first ever game in Camping World Stadium. Then Bishop Bonnet would reel off this 38-yard touchdown and add style points to the Rattlers' bid for an at-large FCS bid. The 6th-year super senior, as they're called, ended the celebration with a Lambeau leap. To really tap out the game, Jimmy Robinson made a big run, but Marquise Bell had the wherewithal to strip the ball, and it fell into the hands of 5'11", 300-pound D lineman Gentle Hunt, who scampered 46 yards with a caravan of blockers to the end zone. Show the big boys some love. BCU wasn't going to quit though. Darryl Powell grabs this long pass with soft hands and put the Wildcats in the red zone. Kamari Everett is a grown man. At 6'6", 260, the University of Louisville transfer was like, "Come on and ride in this end zone with me." The Rattlers went to the ground game at this point to run out the clock. But Devin Black was like, "Not so fast, my friends." It set up another touchdown to the grown man as Everett grabbed this one with one hand. That would be all the scoring in the game as FAMU would prevail 46-21 as Simmons got a Gatorade bath, but didn't even feel it. After the game, Simmons walked over to greet Everett, whom he tried to recruit to FAMU.
Yeah, this win was very sweet, very sweet. You know, just hearing about this, this 9-year streak. My parents are alums from here. I have a lot of family that went here, so just being able to, just go out there and, with my name on my back and, end this streak. Also going out again to MVP and just helping my brothers go out there and win, especially the senior class. It's just a very, very big victory for us.
Again, all in all, these guys they're different. They're cut from a different cloth. They believe, they play together, they play for one another, and they deserve all the credit. They deserve all the credit for just continuing to believe in this process and going out there on that football field and giving everything they have. And that's why I'm blessed and honored to be the head football coach. You take this job, you're chasing. You're chasing not even ghosts. You're chasing people you never will catch. Like, there will never be another Jake Gaither. No matter how many games we win here at this university, no one will be able to duplicate what Jake Gaither did. Rudy Hubbard won this thing. Right, we're talking about getting into the playoffs, and not many HBCUs get that opportunity. Rudy Hubbard won it, the whole thing. Right, so that will never happen again as far as being the first to do something. And Billy Joe brought an air of excitement around here that we hadn't seen before, and really may not have seen since he left. But again, I take it as an honor and a privilege to sit in that office every day, knowing that I'm a part of history, part of greatness. And I think these guys feel the same thing, right? When we walk down that hallway and we look at the NFL Hall of Famers, when we look at the College Football Hall of Famers, the first conference guys, just what this program has meant for so long. That's why I'm so thankful to my boss, VP Gaucher, for coming in and making a commitment to getting us the facilities that we have, right? It means something to a young man when he can see what he's a part of, where he can see the championships, where he can see all the things that we're chasing every single day. And it's a constant reminder to our young men that we don't have to reinvent the wheel, right? The path has been set. The foundation has been laid. We just have to go out there and do our best and do what we know we're capable of doing, and we will be just like those teams. And so we would love an opportunity to try to do what, Rudy Hubbard did in 78 and do what Billy Joe did in 98, which almost do the same thing. So, give us a chance, and I think we'll be able to show the world what we're really made of.
After handling business on the field, the FAMU National Alumni Association and the Office of Alumni Affairs hosted a watch party for the Rattlers in Orlando at the FAMU College of Law. One interesting note, the last time FAMU made the FCS playoffs, it didn't even have a law school, and the state-of-the-art building hadn't even been designed.
It's only fitting that we're here at the law school, getting ready to, again, hopefully hear some great news. Again, playing our final game in Orlando, being able to come here to a place that has done so much for our university and for this country is truly a special blessing.
Follow FAMU. Let's show you the rest of the bracket. Thanks for...
Words can't describe how I'm feeling right now. Just so happy for these young men. They've earned it. We have a saying, our motto is leave no doubt. And I think the way we played the last 9 games of the season, we left no doubt that we were one of the top 24 teams in America. And I'm just thankful for the committee, for all the decision makers that saw our work, saw our body of work on the football field, for everyone who advocated for this program. And we're looking forward to showing the world what we're made of. So we're not done. We're not done. I think it speaks to just the support for this program and what we bring to the table on a national scale. To have the commissioner at the Florida Classic, a game that really had no implications as far as the conference goes, but just to represent Florida A&M, again, to continue that push that if we took care of business on the football field, which we did, we were very deserving of a playoff bid. And again, just so excited for these young men. Looking forward to seeing them continue to work. I was not ready to leave them, and this senior class, this Bishop Bonus of the world, just excited to continue to get to work with these guys, and we're going to try to see if we can make lightning strike twice. When they make a big play, it's the entire defense celebrating. And when a guy like General Hunt, a 300-pound guy, picks up the ball and runs 40 yards for a touchdown, it's not only the 10 guys that were on the field with them, it's the entire sideline. They're all getting involved. Offensive players are excited to see a defensive lineman score a touchdown. Again, defensive backs were excited. It just shows, it speaks to how close this group really is. I've been coaching for a long time now, and I'd be hard-pressed to find a closer football team than this 21 Rattlers program.
TJ Lee, sophomore, health science major, offensive line.
Michael Townsend, freshman, receiver from Tallahassee, Florida, and my major is health, leisure, and fitness.
Derek Hall, Indianapolis, Indiana, wide receiver, senior, business administration, supply chain major.
Ricky Taylor, Miami, Florida, sophomore, health, fitness, and leisure, offensive guard, and center.
Michael Watson, freshman, linebacker, hometown Atlanta, Georgia, mechanical engineering.
Michael Marshall, redshirt freshman, pre-physical therapy, Miami, Florida, D-line.
Charles Davis, redshirt freshman, criminal justice, Mariana, Florida, and offensive line.
TJ Demons, true freshman, business marketing. I'm from Clearwater, Florida, and I play O-line.
My name is Isaiah Major. I'm a junior. My major is kinesiology. I'm from Oklahoma City. I'm a linebacker.
Cam Sear, freshman, health science major. I'm from Conyers, Georgia, and I'm a running back.
Finley Graham, junior, major architecture engineering, hometown from Lakeland, Florida. I play receiver and special teams.
Kendall Bowler, redshirt sophomore, health science major, hometown Orlando, Florida, and I play defensive back.
Courtney Cox, senior, health, leisure, and fitness major, Decatur, Georgia, cornerback.
Terrell Jennings, redshirt senior, criminal justice major from Jacksonville, Florida, running back.
Naron Jenkins, freshman, major journalism, hometown Alachua, Florida, linebacker.
Jordan Richo, junior, business administration, hometown Yulee, Florida, position linebacker.
Junior Muratovic, sophomore, pharmacy, Orlando, Florida, quarterback.
Brian Beck, 2026, environmental science, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, running back.
Tyler Riley, class of 2022, majors criminal justice, hometown Tallahassee, Florida, and long snapper.
Richard Summers, class of 2022, criminal justice major, hometown Tallahassee, Florida, position defensive tackle.
Tevin Griffey, rising junior, psychology major, hometown Orlando, Florida, position cornerback.
Dalen Hall, junior, computer science major, from Indianapolis, Indiana, position running back.
Rashawn McKay, class of 2022, criminal justice major, from Miami, Florida, position quarterback.
Anthony Dunn Jr., class of 2026, majoring in business administration. I'm from Sanford, Florida, and I play the whole D-line.
My name is Christopher Williams. I'm a redshirt freshman. I'm a business major from Tallahassee, Florida, and I play offensive line.
Brian Crawford, grad, SBI, from Pokey, Florida, and I play offensive line.
Kamani King, class of 2023, IDS major, hometown Newport Richey, Florida, position nickel.
Tommy Bridgewater Jr., freshman out of Jacksonville, Florida. I'm a biology major, and I play offensive line.
Kobe Gross, junior, criminal justice, San Ramon, California, tight end.
My name is Darren Dede Oxendine, class of 23, I majored in sociology, St. Augustine, Florida, wide receiver.
My name is Justin Cooks, graduate student. My major is psychology, hometown Tampa, Florida. My position is D-line.
My name is Abu Mangura. I'm a graduating senior in IDS. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and I play defensive end.
My name is Myron Ward. I'm a freshman. My major is pre-physical therapy. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida, and I play offensive lineman.
My name is Kendarius Cunningham. I'm a redshirt junior. My major is psychology. I play offensive line, and I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida.
I'm Jose Romo, graduate, business major, kicker punter from Banning, California.
Lawrence Martinez, redshirt sophomore, criminal justice major, Apopka, Florida, long snapper.
Jack Brooks, freshman, business administration, Tallahassee, Florida, kicker punter.
Chris Fadul, graduate, sports management. I'm a punter, and I'm from Wesley Chapel, Florida.
Leonardo Zuazo, redshirt freshman, business administration. I'm from Richmond Heights, Florida, and I play kicker.
Andre Powell Jr., redshirt freshman, business major from Naples, Florida. I play defensive back.
Jalen Howard, 2024,
criminal justice, Miami Gardens, Florida, wide receiver.
Saison Inch, sophomore, quantitative analysis, Chicago, Illinois, wide receiver.
Jermaine Hawkins, sophomore, Health Leisure Fitness, Miami, Florida, receiver.
Trayvonte Davis, redshirt junior, wide receiver, Flint, Michigan, Health Collegiate Fitness.
My name is BJ Bowler. I'm a redshirt senior here. I'm an IDS major, interdisciplinary studies, hometown Orlando, Florida, and I'm a cornerback.
My name is AJ Davis. I'm a grad transfer. My major is criminal justice. My hometown is Lakeland, Florida. My position is running back.
I am Xavier Smith. I'm a graduate student from Haines City, Florida. My major is Health, Leisure, and Fitness, and I play wide receiver.
My name is Rob Glanton. I'm a true sophomore from Perry, Florida. My major is psychology, and I play defensive back.
My name is Morgan Moore. I'm a redshirt junior. My major is IDS. I'm from Spencer, Oklahoma. Play online.
My name is Jeremiah Pruitt. I'm a redshirt junior. I major in sociology from Atlanta, Georgia, and I play tight end.
My name is Johnny Chaney, second year journalism major. I'm from Orlando, Florida, and I play linebacker.
Jamari Shareed, redshirt junior, IDS major, Houston, Texas, wide receiver and punt return.
Cameron Sapp, redshirt sophomore, psychology major, hometown Jacksonville, Florida, quarterback.
My name is DeAndre Clark. I'm a sophomore, Health, Leisure, and Fitness major, hometown Lakeland, Florida, and I play defensive end.
Stanley Mentor, redshirt senior, criminal justice, Orlando, Florida, D tackle.
Nadarius Fagan, redshirt senior, criminal justice major, hometown Miami, Florida. I'm a linebacker.
My name is Lamar Clark. I'm a true freshman. I play nickelback, and I'm from Penn City, Florida, and I'm an engineering major.
Chad Brooks, redshirt freshman, criminal justice major, from St. Petersburg, Florida, and I'm an O-lineman.
My name is Malcolm Major. I'm a redshirt freshman. I'm a Health, Leisure, and Fitness major from Miami Gardens, Florida, and I play linebacker.
Justin Porter, class of 2024, redshirt freshman, business, Bradenton, Florida, and playing middle linebacker.
Kamari Stevens, I'm a redshirt sophomore. My major is criminal justice. My hometown is Jacksonville, Florida, and the position I play is defensive line. Sickle.
Eric Horn, redshirt junior, IDS major, hometown Jacksonville, Florida, position linebacker.
My name is Christopher Sanders, class of 2023, electronic engineering technology major from Detroit, Michigan. I play receiver.
My name is James Ash, class of 2024, sports medicine, health exercise science major. Tampa, Florida is my hometown, and I play defensive line.
Jalen Black, redshirt sophomore, master's in business administration from Quincy, Florida, and I play tight end.
Traquan Butler, redshirt senior, Allied Health, hometown in Miami, Florida, defensive back.
Kamari Young, redshirt junior, information technology, Tallahassee, Florida, tight end.
DeAndre Francis, class 2025, graphic design, Miami, Florida, running back.
Lamar Mullins, senior, sports management, hometown Miami, Florida, position safety.
My name is Sheldon Walker. I'm a redshirt sophomore. I'm a physical therapy major. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida, and I play safety.
My name is Cam Sheldon. I'm a redshirt junior. I'm a business administration major, hometown Milton, Florida. My position I play tight end.
Zaire Riley, freshman, SBI, Tallahassee, Florida, cornerback.
Donald Hall, senior, health science, Olive Branch, defensive tackle.
Jeremy Musa, graduate student, sports management, Chino Hills, California, quarterback.
Nicholas Dixon, redshirt junior, Health, Leisure, and Fitness, Jacksonville, Florida, wide receiver.
Michael Williams, senior, general health, Cleveland, Ohio, wide receiver.
Trey Fisher, redshirt freshman, Health, Leisure, Fitness, Tallahassee, Florida, I play quarterback.
Khalif Copeland, senior, graphic design major, Jacksonville, Florida, DB.
Javen Morgan, junior, economics, Tallahassee, DB.
Joe McGilly, senior, pure physical therapy student, Tallahassee, Florida, defensive lineman.
Lovey Jenkins, sophomore, criminal justice, Orlando, Florida, safety.
David Manigo,
class of 2022, senior from Decatur, Georgia, wide receiver.
Benjamin Owuzo, sophomore, physical therapy, Miramar, Florida, safety.
Safety Jordan Cumberbatch from Miramar, Florida, sophomore, health science major.
"33 years ago, the French government, in planning for their Bastille Day celebration, had the opportunity to invite one band to represent the United States. They selected the Florida A&M University Marching 100. In a much celebrated appearance, the Marching 100 was not only selected to be in the parade, but was put in the premier spot of the parade, the grand finale. Last week, they were invited back to Paris, this time by the designer company Louis Vuitton. The band will perform for a fashion show live at one of Paris's most iconic venues. There is also an uncanny connection between the performance in 1989 and the one in 2022. It's FAMU's Director of Marching Bands, Dr. Shelby Chipman.
First of all, hello, HBCU Game Day and Vaughn. I thank you for this opportunity. And so we got the call, or I received the call on May 31st. I was sitting in my office, getting ready for another meeting and Board of Trustees meeting coming up. And lo and behold, this phone call came in, this number, these digits, 44-6373. And I was like, okay, what's this all about? Is it a spam call? Is it a prank call? And I was about to really just not answer the call. I really was. And lo and behold, I picked up the call, and the gentleman, Max Leader, representing the Louis Vuitton production crew and sponsoring the men's fashion show in Paris, France, says, Dr. Chipman, we've been under understanding you're the director of bands, and we wanted to let you know that the Louis Vuitton Corporation would like to invite the Florida A&M Marching Band to Paris, France, all expenses paid trip to perform for this fashion show. And I got stunned in my office, and as I told some other reporters, I was about to drop the phone because I was just in disbelief. And there the story started. And now fast forward, we're putting together, of course, all the logistics, but that's how it all came about, that initial phone call. And he happened to be at that time he was in China doing some work with Louis Vuitton on another project. So this exciting event will be held on June 23rd in Paris, France, and of course we'll be performing in the Louvre Museum, which is a phenomenal museum that you only see on television most of the time or on social media platforms. And we've garnered 35 students, of course, that are going to be participating. I immediately had a emergency Zoom call meeting with the Marching 100 students and the staff, twofold to appoint student leaders, one, and then two, to make this big announcement and see how we could make a decision about who was going to be able to go. And what we decided to do is we started with our section leaders and assistant section leaders. Some students are in summer schools, some students are across the country. They're all over the place right now. And some students we noticed that have passports. Some students we're having to expedite their passports. And so that's how we came up with that marquee number of 35 students, 2 piccolos, 2 clarinets, 2 saxophones, etc., and making up our instrumentation that will complement, of course, that Lindsey Sargent sound, our arranger, when we go over there as we did in '89. Oh, Vaughn Wilson, you had to go there, HBCU Game Day. I tell you, that was an exciting time. That was my very last performance. I was trumpet section leader here for the Marching 100 a couple of years, and so I was getting ready to finish my student teaching, and lo and behold, great commencement or graduation gift. I got to go to Paris, France after I finished my student teaching. And of course, we went over there with 240 students, I think, under the leadership of Dr. William Patrick Foster and Dr. Julian E. White and other staff members. And we performed for the Bastille Day celebration, and that was phenomenal. And now full circle to be back on campus and being the director of bands here on campus and having an opportunity for this kind of exposure for our students first, because we cease to exist without our fantastic students. Is just amazing. And I went home and, of course, been talking to my wife every night, and we're just so thrilled that, again, FAMU, we stand on the shoulders of giants that have come before us, and we know who they are since 1887. But certainly these students, especially in the comparable March 100 at this time, are presenting and making their own mark on excellence. It's so important for us to marquee ourselves, and it's so important, even more important, I think, for us to value our product and our own traditions. You know, we have the slow one here. We have the Rattler. You know, we have our Rangers. We have even now what they call the Battle of Bands. That's a major piece. But even more important, I think it's important that HBCU continue to think about the product that they put on the field, because ultimately when that gentleman called me, the first thing he says is that we've researched schools and we've seen your videos, we've seen your clips, we've seen some of the noted performances you guys have done. And so we always tell our students here, and I give credit to Dr. Sylvester Young, former director of bands also, when we perform or we're in any setting, people are going to be seeing us for the first time and people are going to be seeing us for the last time. And that's important for us to recognize that, because we're the model for individuals like Louis Vuitton and others, Prince, that we've worked with. When they see us, they want those HBCU bands. So I would encourage everybody to think about that as they continue to pursue excellence in their programs. The number one thing that anybody that went to Paris at 89 would tell you was the meals were kind of challenging, because they eat light. We stayed on the campus, of course, of University of Paris, and the Russian band that was there for the parade did also. But it was just interesting that they eat really lightly over there. And then lo and behold, we found a McDonald's. And it had to be, I know, about maybe 4 or 5 miles away from the university campus. And we all just went running one night once we found that campus, because we didn't have Uber, we didn't have all the other forms of transportation. I mean, we had taxi, but I mean, we were over there in Paris, we just weren't going like that. So we just all huddled up like a family and went to McDonald's and stayed there at least about 3 hours. It took to feed about 200 students that went that night. So I know, to answer your question, I'm going to find some good restaurants when we're there. And of course, have an opportunity to march down the Champs-Élysées was amazing, with all the people following the FAMU band when we were playing the James Brown riffs and doing the moonwalk. So I look forward to, we did ask the individuals that are inviting us there to schedule 2 tours that are going to be, I think it's 2 hours each, and so we're looking forward to those tours and seeing the city in that fashion. You know, we're going to be wearing design costumes, some form of a Louis Vuitton costume with the 35 students performing, but I also told the students and staff that we're going to take our marching band uniforms over there and find maybe another opportunity at some point to perform and or take pictures and document some of the things that we'll be doing. But it's very important for our students and us to realize this is an opportunity to expand the brand, not only at Florida A&M University, but HBCU bands and bands in general.
The Marching 100 is preparing to once again carry the banner of excellence of HBCU bands as they strike in Paris, France.